Y'all, trying to get the stacked right. And the jungle. I'm debating whether or not I need to go to the bathroom before we get started. Y'all. Hello. I don't know how I have a like but no views. Like, it tells me that nobody's in there, but I have a like. It's so weird. It's the weirdest. Y'all, I feel like, sorry. I feel like an elephant in a tutu. These clothes don't exactly fit right now, but they are going to. They are going to. It's nice out here today. It's a little warm. Oh, thank you. Infinity, Sora. Thank you. I'm trying. I need to get my life together. I'm not in the mood to work out if I'm just being honest, but you know. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Look at this girl. You're not going to be able to see it out here. Look at her. You see her before? Look at this after. Jesus Christ. She morphed into a whole nother person. She said, hold my beer. Look at that. Before and after. It's like a 90% difference. Jesus, that's wild. That's amazing. I love watching the before and after. I love looking at the before and after photos. Because it's like, how am I going to look in 2 years? So it's like a guessing game because you don't really know until you get there. Because everybody's genetics is different. And we all carry weight different. And we all have different bodies. And so you don't really know until you get in there and you get completely jacked what you're going to look like. I mean, sure, you can modify based around your workouts. You can modify your body based around your workouts. So say you're a guy and you want bigger upper body, then you're going to focus on upper body workouts with a high protein and a low high protein and like low carb. Well, I don't know. I guess if you're trying to bulk up, you can eat carbs, but it just depends on what you're working on. But you can modify your workouts to modify your body. That's another crazy one. Look at that one. Jesus Christ. The before and after is a whole nother person. She looks so much happier too. You can see it on her face. Damn, even Grandma's getting in on the action. You go, Batty. Okay, Grandma. She damn dropped a half a person. I love looking at the before and afters. It motivates me. Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't really count numbers. I just try to focus because God knows it's hard. It's hard. It's beautiful out here today, y'all. Alright, I need to get my life together. I feel like there's a hair on me. Alright, let's go. Shoes and pre-workout. Truck's a mess. Converse. My ass is hanging out of this freaking workout outfit. I show the good, the bad, and the ugly so people see in 2 years how far I've came physically, you know? Water. Good morning, Jemima. I think we're gonna do some legs. Well, I need that bench, but it's fine. I think we're gonna do some legs and maybe some upper. This bench is disgusting, damn it. There's bird poop everywhere. There's bird poop all over it. These are not the best socks, but it's okay. Ow, I'm sore. Oh, my legs are sore. Shit. I did do leg day yesterday, so I didn't feel it until I just tried to put my shoe on. Now I feel it. So maybe a little bit of arms. I need to work on push-ups too. Oh, definitely some cardio. I'm gonna get on I don't feel like doing nothing, if I'm being honest. I feel weak and tired. The show must go on. I feel lethargic and exhausted. But it's alright. I slept good. It's not that. It's just that. Hello. Did Joe Rogan say to never read comments? Then I shouldn't, because, you know, what Rogan says is law. What Rogan says is law. My ass is hanging all the way out. And I'm joking, but I do like Rogan. So this has shorts underneath it, but the shorts are not really shorts, you know? They're, boxers. Hey, calm soul. Hello, hello. Yeah, Rogan and Ben have not been happy about these tariffs. They were talking about them on their channels yesterday. Ben is panicking. Ben Shapiro. He's having a full-blown meltdown over these tariffs, talking about how sore of a job Trump is doing, and Rogan has said the same. Listen, I don't know anything. I'm not an economist, okay? I don't know. My name's Bennett and I ain't in it. I just know that I am ready for the zombie apocalypse. So if the world implodes, I'll be out here kicking ass and taking names and surviving, because that's what I've done my whole life, you know? I don't know what's going to happen, but it is a scary time. Bringing up Rogan, it made me think of that. Rogan. I like Rogan. Oh, God, I'm sore. Okay, I'm sore. I guess I did a good job at the gym yesterday. I like my new gym membership. I might actually go tonight and do some shoulders and back. Oh, God. I'm just going to stretch. I don't know what y'all can see because I can't see back there. Great one-liners. I don't need no safe house. My safe house is right there. There's the safe house. I've already had to take out one chain link fence. And she stood up. No damage. I said, you got to be kidding me. It was a chain link fence. And I gassed it and barreled it through it. And that thing snapped like a damn twig. I said, oh, okay. I was kind of proud of that. I was like, well, damn. At least I know if I need to take out a whole fence, you know? I mean, you never know. You know, if the zombies are coming after us and I'm trying to get on a boat to go to an island and it's a boat yard, it's with a fence, Bay'll get through there. She'll persevere through, right through that fence. She's tried and true. Make friends. I don't want no friends. I don't need no motivation. motivation. I got all the motivation I need. I got all the motivation. I'm not a gym goer with other people. I don't want to work out with other people. It's not my thing. Now, like maybe like an aerobics class, like if I was teaching an aerobics class, that would be fun. But like as far as like going to the gym to meet up with others, they're gonna hold me back. I can't. Oh, I need my weights, y'all. Yeah, I don't want nobody in my way. Weights. Yeah, I don't want to work out with anybody. I like to work out by myself. Ugh. I don't know what to do but stretch right now because I'm so sore. Ow, that hurts. I'm using these weights to stretch like an RDL, my hamstring. You hear the planes? I'm gonna do some arms like I did the other day. Sorry, I'm worried about him seeing up my ass. My shorts, I don't like these shorts. They're gonna look so good when I lean out. Oh, thanks, Peanut Butter Jelly Cup. Good morning, Shane. We're in the park working out. Oh, I wanted to try some sumo squats too that I saw online. Let's see if I can do them. How'd she do it? Oh, she had these here. She went down. God, my ankles are crying. I'm sore from yesterday, but this is a good stretch. It's a great stretch. Oh, I'm sore. Oh, God. I'm still sore from 2 days ago. That's crazy. I must have done a good job. I feel so lazy. I wonder where my damn vape went. Did I leave it in the truck? I should have. I need to get some nicotine patches. Oh, y'all. It's kind of crazy how big my quads have gotten in the past 4 months. My freaking thighs doubled in size almost. It's crazy. Alright. Focus. Oop, don't knock 'em. I should have got 5 pounders. I mean, I can make it through a full set, but still, it hurts. my back and everything. Lord, I ain't even doing nothing. 84 feels like 86. Then it's 86. Ugh. Oh, there's the cops. They usually patrol the parks during the days when it's busy, like it's gonna be today. It's gonna be 90, like I said. So the high was 30. The high was 84. What did I say? I said it's gonna be 90 because the sun is shining. And they were calling for partly cloudy. It's full sun. There's not a cloud in the sky. Well, there's a few, but not enough to matter. And I said it's going to be 90 degrees. It's already up to 86. And it's 11 a.m., so that means that it'll be 90 degrees by mid-afternoon, as I predicted. I'm going to start doing this every day. I should have been a meteorologist. It's really just common sense. If it's not partly cloudy, then it's going to be hotter because it's full sun. You would think that they would change it based off of currently what's going on, but whatever. Whatever you want to do, Weather Channel. I'll make my prediction off of yours from here on out. That's what I have to do every day anyways. I knew it was going to be 90 degrees. Set it on mine this morning. And it's already up to 87. Good. It's going to be a nice... Aw, I want y'all to work out. I've been slacking. It's because I'm sore and I'm... I think I'm about to be going through one of my roller coasters. I am. Like 3 days. I'll be going on a downward spiral. And then 7 days from then I'll go on an upward spiral. And then 7 days from then I'll nosedive again. And then a week from then I'll go back up again. And it's so exciting. You have to work around your period. You do. Because it's a whole tornado every week. It's like, how do we feel today? Do we want to jump off a bridge or do we want to save the world? Do we want to off ourselves or save humanity? Oh God, that's so funny because it's so true. Every day. So exciting. What are we doing today? Who are we today? Alright. I'm gonna just do something. Oh. It was nice to use some of my favorite machines and be able to do my like hip thrust or glute bridges, whatever you want to call them. Same difference, ain't it? Here's somewhere. What is wrong with me? Do I need caffeine or something? Maybe. I haven't had it. Well, I had that half a cup of coffee, but... Hey, Trisha. Good morning. I'm in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, let's get some aminos. You know what I mean? Thunder thighs. Aminos. Beautiful park. I'm in the jungle, literally. You see that? I told you. me try to get my life going. Hello, RJ. How are you? Muscles need breaks in between. I do, but it's hard some days to get going, you know. You just don't want to do it. I've been like this for 2 weeks. It sucks to fight through this. I haven't enjoyed my workouts for like 2 weeks. Usually I'm like, yes, let's get out, let's go, let's kick ass. I ain't had that feeling in like 2 weeks. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's like I'm just dragging through it for the past 2 weeks. It's like, God. It's like just another task. What the fuck? Oh, it's a lizard. Shut the front door. Bro, I think you fell. You alright? No, you ain't gotta go creeping away. Come back. You cute. You wanna be family? I'll feed you. He's creeping back up there. Y'all see that lizard? He had to have fallen out of the tree and he landed on one of the leaves on the tree. He's crawling back up. Hey. There he is. Hey, buddy. What's your name? I'm not going damn launch you to the sky. Could you imagine if I let go? He would have launched in the sky. Did y'all see him? He was on that leaf. He must have fell. I heard him hit, and my head was right under that leaf. And I heard him fall. And I look up there. He's holding on for dear life, trying to creep away slowly. You make it, fam? You gonna be alright? That was funny. Just lizards falling out of the tree here in the jungle. Good morning. How are you? What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm dodging lizards. Wild, wild west out here. It's like Australia in Florida. Oh, I love it. I want to go to Australia so bad now just because of the wildlife. If they have a ton of it, then yes. Sign me up. I want to go. Anywhere where there's lots of animals and no humans. I'll do it. Kisses to Austria. That's somewhere else I'm going to visit one day. Okay. I'm getting it together. Oh, I can't see, y'all. God, I don't feel like working out at all. Let me focus. Well, I can't see. Oh, God, there we go. Let's just do it. If I can just do some arms today out here, like some shoulder presses, maybe some shrugs, and then go to the gym this afternoon and do some machines, I'll be alright. And actually, fuck the gym. I need to do cardio. Look at these thunder thighs. Did you see it jiggle? Hold on. Did you feel the ground move beneath your feet? You probably can. It doesn't matter if you're in Australia, or Arkansas. Wait to feel this. You ready? On the count of 3, the ground's going to move beneath your feet. Side of thunder thighs. Sorry. Do y'all remember that back in the day where the girl pulls up and she's like, yeah, can I get a side of thunder thighs with that? Oh, God. Can I get a side of thunder thighs with that? Yes. Do, 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 do. That's how I feel when I walk. Do, do. Like the earth's shaking. Like I'm Godzilla. Okay? I hate this feeling. You hear me? That's bulking for you. That's just how you feel when you're in a bulk. I've been bulking for 4 months. I've been getting like 150 grams of protein every day, plus eating like everything in sight, and I just feel so heavy. Nobody told me that I was going to feel like Shamu while doing this. Everybody said, oh, bulk, you'll gain muscle. Work out, bulk, you'll gain muscle. Nobody said you're going to be... Nobody told me you're going to be wheezing and shitting like Shamu. Okay? I can't breathe. It's probably because of all the fat around my heart now from bulking for 4 months, you know? It hurts. And I feel heavy all the time. Nobody, thunder thighs. I love it. Nobody talks about how hard it is bulking. My favorite is, do you remember the commercial where she's like, "Yeah, lint liquor"? You remember that one? That was great. It reminds me of the drive-through commercial where she's like, "Can I get a side of?" I think she says something about her stomach. Tina the talking tummy and a side of thunder thighs or something. Maybe I'm getting two things mixed up, but anyways, so funny. That's how you feel though when you put on all this weight super quick. You just feel unhealthy, and you're carrying around all this extra body fat because it's a byproduct of bulking. But I'm ready to drop weight so that I can feel better and not feel so heavy. That hurts. I'm sore, y'all. Yeah, lint liquor. I just picture this bitch behind the dryer licking it down. What was a lint liquor? What even was a lint liquor? You know? It's hilarious. What even was that? Give a fuck is on vacation, okay? It might just be a day that I'm just lazy as hell. I don't know, y'all. I can't walk. My ass is hanging out these shorts, fam. There was some stuff that I wanted to try. Oh, I already did them. Well, let's try it with that. There's supposed to be a way to lift this on your thigh and do like a hip abduction with it sideways. Oh God. What the hell, Bobby? Why do I find this? Never mind. That ain't heavy enough. You need like a 20 or a 30 pounder for that. I get it, but like, you need the weight for the resistance. I'm out of breath, y'all. I feel like a fat kid in a tutu. A hippo in a tutu. An elephant in a tutu. A rhinoceros in a tutu. On YouTube. I swear to God, I have not been smoking the devil's lettuce this morning. You're actually doing your cardio right now? Lint liquor is a person licking the lint out of the empty. Oh. Now that's thirsty. Now that's thirsty. You know what I mean? Bitch, you so thirsty you'd lick the lint out of his pockets. Even if he was broke. You know what I mean? Oh God, it's so damn funny. That is good. I love it. I love it. I had to get my vape, y'all. Never mind. I got on these short ass shorts. Cancel that. You're gonna have to look at some bushes. Maybe you'll see a monkey. Maybe you'll see a monkey. That is so funny. Everybody's out here trying to have a peaceful morning, and some fucking idiot goes rolling by in a damn Chevrolet with his ratchet ass music playing. Nobody wants to hear your shitty music, fam. Nobody. I mean, it'd be different if you were banging some Marshall Tucker or some Metallica or some damn Dixie Chicks, but you ain't. You playing shit. Always. Always. Why is it never Stevie Nicks or Michael Jackson or any of the greats like Elton or, you know? It's just the same trashy ass shit over and over. Sexy Red. Like, they have ZZ Top, love ZZ Top. They just ain't got good taste in music no more. They wouldn't know good music if it slapped them in the face. If it fell out of a tree like a lizard and hit them in the head. They wouldn't know good music if it landed in their lap. They listen to all that mumble bullshit. There was one that was posted online the other day. Oh God, Trisha, I'm sorry. Is he a shitty landlord? Is that why you're trying to get out? Not Sexy Red, I know, right? Not the gorilla. What's her name? Gorilla? Yeah, not the gorilla. Yeah, for real. Allman Brothers, that was a good one. Did y'all just have like dispute? Was he a crappy landlord? That's very common nowadays. They don't care. They don't give a shit. They just want their money. They don't care if we all die. She's just worse. Listen, there's one or two that I like, but I mean, songs that are catchy, you know, but like, no. Living in my car full time. What? Russian? In Russia? I'm so confused. What is going on right now? Why am I so dumb? Jesus, you couldn't have gave me just a few more brain cells? Be living in my car full time with my ex. Russia. Oh, your ex is, or your, my easy hauler. There's no X there, Brooke. My dyslexia doesn't let me connect with people sometimes. Okay, so who's Russian? Sorry. Who's Russian? Trisha. Oh, he's Russian. Show. Why is YouTube blocking that? Why is YouTube being racist right now? Why are you discriminating against her comment, YouTube? Show it. I'm trying to show it and it won't let me show it. Why would they censor her comment, y'all? My landlord. Oh, I get it now. I get it. What an ass. Yeah, well, the best thing to do is put yourself in. Oh, you have a trailer. Okay, I get it now. How many times did I read that? Yo, definitely praying for you. Rent is getting so ridiculous. I don't know how anybody's paying rent anyways. How are y'all doing it? I couldn't do it if my life depended on it. I'd die. They'd be like, oh, she's squatting. You know what I mean? I'd have to be a squatter. I can't pay rent. That's crazy. I'm sorry, Trisha. Alright, I'm gonna do a set. Oh, I'm so sore. I need to just do cardio today, but we're gonna just knock this out real quick. Damn it, I got sand on them too. Oh God, I don't feel like doing this today. When rent goes back down to $500, I'll think about it. You know what I mean? Or if I can get a mortgage for like $250 a month, I'll think about it. Like, until then, it's not happening. I literally could never. Or maybe when I pay my truck off. Turn your trailer into a tiny home. June. Yeah, it's do you have a plan at where you're gonna like park the trailer and stuff? I guess you could use campgrounds, state roads, truck stops, but it's noisy. It's really noisy at truck stops. The constant running of engines, people being loud, people blaring music when they're getting gas, people slamming car doors. It's annoying. Walmarts are a good option to park, but once again, they're just as loud and stuff. It's a 2025 for 6. Oh, you're gonna buy like a shed to convert into? I'm confused. I'm sorry, y'all. This is sometimes why I stay out of the chat because I have no idea what is going on right now. Like, I'm so confused. You said trailer. Are you talking like you said an easy haul? So that's like ain't that like one of those damn trailers you pull behind a car? I don't know. Hello, Lewis. Oh, you're gonna drive around the country in it. Hello. Okay, so it's like a trailer that you're gonna convert into like a little tiny house on wheels to pull behind your car, right? Am I getting this right? God, I'm so slow. Y'all, my shoulders are killing me. I can't do this. Like, I'm so sore from the past, I guess this week. I mean, it is Saturday and I have worked out every day. Oh no, I took Thursday off. But I was so sore I couldn't even walk. Well, it was my upper. I don't have a TikTok. Hello, Charlie. I don't do TikTok. Oh. I can do my push-ups. Let me put these up. So I'm probably in the 24% range right now with my BMI. Probably 24 to 26 approximately. So the ideal is going to be, you know, if we're talking about not competition level, but just like fit level, ideal is going to be between like, you know, 17% and 21, 22% is what you want to be at to be healthy. 18 to 22 approximately for women. Men, it's going to be higher, you know, like 30% for men. That's what your BMI should be at to be a healthy weight. So somewhere between 30 and like 35 for men, and then 18 and 22 for women. That is a healthy BMI. I'm probably at a 24 to 26 right now because I've bulked for 4 months. But once I start losing weight, then all of this extra fat will come off and you'll be able to see this fat. That will all disappear in the next 2 months. Any fat that I have on my sides, that'll disappear. And specifically my legs, because my legs are just covered in fat. I have cellulite, you can see it, and that is because that's fat. When we're talking about cellulite, cellulite comes from excess fat. That is what cellulite is. It appears like cottage cheese on the skin because it is a layer of fat over your muscle and your frame. And so that is what cellulite comes from. So when we're talking about the bulking and then leaning, when you're bulking as a female, you're going to see excess cellulite on your body like I have currently. But once you lean back out, that cellulite is the first thing to disappear, the fat, because you're working out and then you're going into a deficit. So that's where I'm at right now. And I'm excited to see what happens. My ass is hanging out, y'all. Sorry. I'm excited to see what happens. I know I have a lot of excess weight in my thighs right now. God, my freaking tan is horrible. But I just want to document because in 2 years, I'm going to look like I trained for the damn UFC. So I just want to document what I look like now and the excess fat that I have on me. And I was at a 20 BMI before I started I was at a 20% before I started the bulking. And I would say that I'm probably at 24 to 26% BMI now, which is like how much fat I have on my body. Your body mass index, which is your BMI, that's how to tell if you're healthy or not. Men, 30 to 35%, women 18 to 22% is healthy. So if your BMI, see that? That's going to be gone in 2 months, 3 months. I don't know how long I'm going to lean, but I want to see how much muscle I've built in the past 4 months. And remember, some of those months I sat on my ass. So, because I was trying to gain weight. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. No, I used to weigh 200 pounds. I gained a bunch of weight during COVID, over 80 pounds from hormonal birth control and poor eating habits and drinking alcohol. It just become routine during COVID to drink, eat, and sleep, and we were all at home, nobody was working. And at the same time, I got put on birth control for one of the first times in my life. Now, I've tried birth control once in the past, but it was the pill, and I was 20 and irresponsible, clearly. But I tried the hormonal birth control patch, which is a square patch that you put on like your stomach or your arm, and it lasts for a week, and you're on the patch 3 weeks out of the month, and then for 1 week you take it off and you have your period. I put on 80 pounds in a year on that birth control. I got 3 scripts of it, 3 months per box, 3 scripts. So that was 9 months that I was on that patch, and I put on 80 pounds in 9 months. And I was a dancer then. So like, thank God for the body fat positivity movement, because this was it was like the perfect storm. Like, I put on weight and everybody was paying me more money. So I was like, okay, well, me killing myself is clearly profitable. But when the clubs got shut down, I fell into a depression and gained even more weight. And then I didn't have a social circle. I didn't want to go out. I was embarrassed that I'd let myself get to that state. I knew that I'd done it to myself. So I changed my diet. And then I moved to Florida, and I changed my diet, and I started my weight loss journey by walking and running. And then 6 months after I started losing weight, I moved to Florida. And I think I dropped probably in 6 months, probably 30 or 40 pounds in 6 months. And then I moved to Florida, and I continued on my weight loss journey using the machines at Planet Fitness and just being outdoors like I am today. If I had a day off, because I worked here in Florida, if I had a day off, I would be at the beaches and enjoying myself somewhere in the parks. I will say that being in a warmer climate motivates you to get out and do things. When you live up north in Michigan or Minnesota and it's snowing all the time, you're stuck idle in the house and or at work, and it's got to be difficult. I think half of the country goes into seasonal depression when the winter months come around, and it prevents people from living their lives and getting out, and they get into the routine of taking care of children, going to work, paying their bills, and there's no time left over at the end of the day for them to love themselves and show that they love themselves by working out. I get it, because I was in the same routine in 2020. So I don't know, I'm just glad that I chose to change my eating habits and my drinking habits. That's been the hugest for me. Yeah, the food that I was ordering through Uber Eats and DoorDash was bad, and it's bad to do that, and it's expensive. But I think for me, where the weight gain was coming from was from the hormonal birth control and the liquor, because I was drinking on a daily basis back then. And even if you're drinking once a week, it disrupts your hormones. It causes chemical imbalances in the brain. It causes depression to be even worse. Alcohol is a depressant. It's a depressant. And so when you're consuming alcohol, even if it's just once a week, it's disrupting your mind, body, and spirit. Absolutely. So drinking a lot is where I was getting my calories from, because I would go to work and drink like a fish. You know, I drink half a bottle of Jameson, if not a whole bottle of Jameson, every work shift. And so you're going to put weight on when you're getting that drunk, when you're drinking, you know, but I had a 17-year career drinking that way. So for most people, they'd have a few shots and then not be able to make it. But when you've been dancing and drinking large consumptions of alcohol every single day at work for 17 years, then you can hold your liquor, you know. So I'll never forget my manager coming to me and he's like, Brooke, we got to get you to chill out. We're having to order 28 extra bottles of Jameson every month. 28 extra bottles every month. There's only 31 days in a month. So if that doesn't tell you how much I was working and how much I was drinking and how big of a problem alcohol was for me, it should. It should. I'm like, yeah, well, that's money in y'all's pocket. Like, I come in puking every day at work, you know, sick as a dog, hungover, having to take double shots before I can even function and put my makeup on. So that's where my weight gain come from, was from poor eating habits and drinking large amounts of alcohol every day. Yeah, I'm so glad that I quit that shit. And birth control. Birth control has too many side effects, in my opinion, depending on what you're dealing with. It's caused a lot of women to be unfertile. Is that the word? Unfertile? It's caused a lot of women to not be able to produce kids. And nobody's going to convince me that it didn't come from IUDs and hormonal birth control. We have a whole group of women out here right now that cannot have children, that deserve to be able to have children. And in my opinion, it came from the birth control. Their infertile state, is that how you say that? Infertile? Their infertile state, in my opinion, came from the birth control. Because time and time again, when we're talking about women who are trying to do IVF, embryo transplants, surrogate, you know, egg transplants, when we're talking about that, if we look at the history of these women, statistically speaking, the majority of them were on birth control for large periods of time, and I'm talking over 10 years. And birth control was supposed to be a temporary thing, just like taxes. You're not supposed to be on that for 10, 20, 15 years. It does something. It's making women infertile. It does something. Clearly, it does something. In my opinion, it's coming from the birth control, because the statistics match up with women who were on birth control for long periods of time, and these are the women that can't get pregnant. And a lot of them were like IUDs and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that birth control, I think that it is a temporary thing. Like Suboxone is supposed to be a temporary thing. Like taxes were supposed to be a temporary thing. Like Xanax is supposed to be a temporary thing. And what we see is that they make money off of something, and then they just keep peddling those pills to patients to make money, and they don't care about the long-term side effects from it. And in my opinion, birth control is responsible for a lot of women being infertile right now. Just like it's responsible for a lot of Suboxone is responsible for getting drug addicts strung back out on drugs when they leave the DOC. Just like Xanax is responsible for ruining lives for the past 40 damn years that it's been on the market, you know? I hate Big Farm, y'all. Hate Big Farm. I mean, if you are on the birth control, and here's the thing, the depot shot is even worse. You get the depot shot and you'll gain 30 pounds in less than 3 months. I guess that is the birth control. The birth control will make you so big nobody wants to mate with you. It's like, are you sure this stuff works? Because all of a sudden I've put on 100 pounds. No man wants to even talk to me. My face is breaking out. You know, it's like the side effects from the birth control are so bad. It's like, does the pill work, or does the pill work against me so that nobody wants me? Like, am I the birth control? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it made me gain so much weight so quickly. And like I said, it didn't hold me back financially. This was during the Lizzo body positivity movement. And so you see a switch from beautiful, athletic girls in the strip clubs to, I don't know what to call it, I don't know. Every bitch in the strip club looks like the Michelin Man now. In Charlotte, anyways. So, this was during that time, so thank God it was during that time because I was, still making money even though I gained weight. But now you don't fit into a strip club unless you're out of shape. The majority of strip clubs on the East Coast only hire fat, ugly girls. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody from North Carolina, South Carolina, yeah, you know. I'm telling the truth. They like them big girls, them big girls too. Hell, they don't discriminate. They don't even care if you're 9 months pregnant. They'll hire you in North Carolina. It's horrible. I'll never forget. I was like 18. I rolling in this little club. What was the name of? Oh, Southside Johnny's in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's a shithole, right? I roll up in there, and it's a fully nude club. And they got like this catwalk stage where you gotta come out dancing, okay? And I'm walking through the club this way, and this girl comes out these double curtains, and she's like, and first of all, she was already completely naked, every bit of 9 months pregnant, completely nude, looking like she's about to crown on the stage. And I literally pivoted on my feet and walked out of there. I was like, never mind. This is not the place for me. Y'all into some weird shit here. I got to go. Like, listen. Clearly she needed the money because she's got a kid on the way. But, like, no, Susan, no. You got to go. I'll never forget that. I was like, and she's like bending over, and I'm like, ooh, don't bend over too much. That thing comes shooting out of there like a damn. like a cow giving birth to a cattle. Listen, that was oh, and get this, just a few months ago that place was shot up. Yeah, they had a big shooting. People got hurt. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't get to go to Dockside back in the 90s. I just know that they got shut down, didn't they? You remember the Parasite Club out on 87? There was a girl that worked in there, y'all, that had one of those bags. Colostomy bag? She was a stripper with a colostomy bag. Listen, people have health problems, and that's fine. People get pregnant. That's fine. Strip clubs ain't the place for it, though, honey. This is not a rest home. I mean, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is, but all the old men coming in. Damn, that's where she got the idea from. Yes, off of 87. You remember that shithole? Yes. God, the owners went to jail for prostitute. Listen, there was a trailer park. I'm talking about North Carolina when I start off with, there was a trailer park next to a strip club, and the owner owned both of them. And hell, I don't even need to tell you the rest of the story. Like, you already know what it is. They literally rolled his wife up out of there at the Parasite Club. Yeah. They literally rolled his wife out of there, who was like handicapped in a wheelchair. They took her to jail in a wheelchair, y'all. These people would hire pretty girls at the strip club and then coerce them into selling their bodies in the trailer park next door. You can't make this shit up. Hello, Louisiana. Sidebar. That's so crazy. Yeah, they both went to jail for prostitution. I mean, they were, what is that? Organizing, coercing, facilitating, whatever you want to call it. You too, Tristan. Have a great day, Tristan. I don't speak English often. Yeah, they went all to jail. The girls. feel like working out today. We might just have fun. This was it. This was the strip club shithole. And there was a trailer park right next to it. Is that it? Y'all, it's been a long time since I've been down there. But, let's see. Ronald Lee Davis and Teresa Murray Davis were both present at the hearing Friday. Hold on. The deputy, so the Terry Johnson is the sheriff, and he's crooked as hell, but he's the sheriff of my hometown where I grew up. Dirty he's dirty. All his deputies are dirty. Alamance County, they call it No Chance Alamance. That's the town slogan. No Chance Alamance, because of the police corruption in Alamance County. So, I mean, obviously the strip club was wrong, but and they needed to go to jail, but I just want to be clear at who Terry Johnson is and the history of Terry Johnson. So there was a deputy that said that there was at least 100 documented calls for service in the area near the club in the past 9 years. During the last 10 years, oh Lord. So Ronald Davis admitted to criminal activity at the club. During the last 10 years, he said he's engaged in sexual intercourse with dancers at the property and have given money to them after sexual intercourse. I had sexual intercourse with a dancer on the property in June of 2009, having sex with the dancer. I gave her $30. Bitch, you can't even get 3 pounds of food at the Golden Corral for $30. I can't even get half a tank of gas for $30. What the I mean, it was the crack club, so it's not really surprised because all these girls was on heavy drugs, hardcore shit. I mean, you go in there and them girls like they be hold on, let me they be like, hey, like, you want to dance? Like, you know what I mean? It was like the hag of strip clubs. So the $30 might have been up for her, you know? She can buy 2 crack rocks and not just one. You cannot make this stuff up. How come in 2009 these hoes didn't have no standard, but now these hoes think that they deserve a high value man? Make it make sense. Inflation is one thing, but these hoes' personality switch up is a whole nother. It ain't been enough years for y'all to be up here. Just less than 20 years ago, y'all was having sex for $30. Oh God, inflation and sex went up apparently. Who would have thunk it? Inflation of the sex market. Jesus Christ. Lord. So it looks like Teresa was pissed, and she said after she heard her husband had paid dancers for sex, their 30-year marriage was over. Bitch, it wasn't you being rolled out in a wheelchair out the club in handcuffs. No, it was the fact that he was having sex behind her back. She knew. She absolutely knew. Let me tell you something. I've been in this club. I worked at this club. That's how I know that girl had a colostomy bag, and the other girl was missing a leg. I'm not laughing because she's legless. I'm laughing because it's a strip club. Hold on. Hold on. I'm a stripper. You're a customer. Hold on. Alright. You come in here often. Oh God, don't forget the 9-inch. Don't forget the 9-inch heel. You come in here often. You want to dance? Y'all. God. All right, I'm gonna stop. Well, you better get your money up front always if you're a one-legged stripper, because you can't chase him down if he runs off after the dance and doesn't pay you. Oh, girl. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All this sunshine got my endorphins flowing, and now I'm literally dying. So it looks like the Davises opened this club in 1994 in Alamance County. Huh. Well, they went to jail, and my experience there was a decent one. I didn't have a bad experience when I worked there. I was probably 18, and my mama was sick and dying with cancer, and my boyfriend at the time come up and was like, hey, you need to get home, your mama is gonna pass. So I was working at the Paradise Club when that happened, and I remember leaving work to go see her, and she passed the next morning. But like, I remember Ronald would get dances from me, but he wasn't like, he must have knew that I wasn't the type, because he never tried no stuff with me like that. Nobody ever, sure, you would have guys be like, oh, you want to hook up, come meet me after work, but nobody was like, hey, there's a trailer park right here and all the girls sleep with customers over here. So I didn't know anything about that behavior. I knew nothing about that. And it was probably because I was new to the game, and everybody knew that I was green behind the ears. So usually when you're a baby stripper, they go easy on you. You can usually tell by a girl's dance how long she's been stripping. You know, when you have someone like me, usually when guys come into the club and I get off stage, they're like, oh, you've been doing this a while. Like, you know what I mean? And like baby strippers, they don't even have any rhythm. So they don't know how to work the pole. They don't know how to damn do intricate pole tricks. So you can tell a baby stripper from an expert or a long-time stripper. But back then I was a baby stripper. So I'm sure people could tell that, and they went easy on me, and nobody tried to pollute me. Nobody ever offered me drugs. Apparently that was a huge thing there. But once again, back then I didn't even like smoke weed. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy that I ever even worked there. I mean, for real though, that whole one leg thing, how do you just roll up? I mean, at least Tink Tink had 2 metal frames to hold him up. She had a wooden leg. Like a whole pirate stick. I don't remember how she did it. Y'all, I'm so sore. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even do cardio today. I'm so sore. Should I do cardio after lifting? Can I do cardio after a day of lifting after being sore? Ugh, I don't wanna. Listen to what she says. Quote, you fat shamu, you're making excuses. Get your elephant in a leotard ass on the beach to walk some steps, end quote. What a bitch. She says yes. Yes, you can do low intensity cardio after a day of lifting, even if you're sore. And I ain't that sore, but I'm too sore to be lifting. Walking or cycling can help improve blood flow, which can aid in muscle recovery and reduce soreness. You don't say. Yeah, I probably should have just maybe walk it out. Now walk it out. Maybe walk it out. Oh, I've got to get my cardio on, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to lose weight. You got to go in a deficit. You got to be eating less, or better. You can have as much vegetables and, fruit you want. I mean, I don't know. I say that, and it's hard to explain, but when you're not eating processed shit and carbs, you can eat pretty much everything you want. If you want to have 6 salads in a day, you can have 6 salads in a day. You're going to be on the toilet, but you can have 6 salads in a day and you'll be fine. And as long as you're working out, your body is just going to thank you in so many ways. But, so I started my diet at the beginning of the week. I've been doing good. Been doing really good, actually. But I've got to pick up the cardio and get that heart rate up so that I can lose some weight. Going in a diet is one thing, but the working out is what's going to kind of bring it all together like a quilt. You know, you got all these little things that make a bigger picture. So drinking more water, that's one little quilt to go in your big quilt. Eating healthier, that's one little quilt to go in your big quilt. And getting your cardio in, that's one little quilt. And you know, weight training, strict training, a little bit of yoga and stretching. Before you know it, you got the bigger picture and you're completely jacked and you look like The Rock. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Consistency is the key. And I'm going to listen to my body today and walk it out. And walk it out and walk it out and walk it out and walk it out. Let's go to the beach. The Paradise Club. God, I ain't thought about that place since the last time we talked about that place. It was rough, y'all. Them girls, they was all sweet, but God, they was not strippers. I mean, it was like the 1-star review stripper place. The 1-star strip club. You know what I mean? It was something else. So that was the first club I do believe that I ever danced at. And then I went to Greensboro and worked for Christie's Cabaret, which was the highest end luxurious club at the time. Beautiful club. It's not what it used to be now. The inside of the club was supposed to be getting a remodel before the '08 recession, and then like the '08 recession and then COVID happened, and they just never got around to remodeling the place, and they already had gutted the inside of the club. So it's just bare walls with structure, honey, and structure beams. But they had a sex shop that sold like lingerie and stuff next door. That was it's adjacent to the building, you know. It's like built in it's like, yeah. Anyways, that sex shop, they took all of the sex shop stuff out of it and they turned it into a strip club. But it's literally as big as this right here. Like, it went from this like 2-story looking luxury nightclub, strip club, to a small little nightclub because they ran out of money to renovate. It's kind of crazy. Isn't it gorgeous? It says my exercise ring is closed. Bitch, I didn't even work out. You lying. How many calories did I burn? No, go back. How did I burn 250 calories running my mouth? That's what it says. Today is a happy day. Are you having a happy day? I hope you are. You deserve to be happy. Happy, happy, happy. What movie was that? Oh, It Takes Two. Do y'all remember that? You remember the crazy stepmom? And she's like, I am happy. Happy, happy, happy. It Takes Two with the Olsen twins. Great movie. Used to be one of my favorites. Oh, come on, Diane. I ain't gonna hurt it. I know the whole movie by heart. I can say every line by heart. From front to end. Is that crazy? I wonder how many times I watched that movie as a kid to be able to like say those lines in unison with the movie rolling. Like 20 years later. I can't remember when my bills are due, but I know the whole screenwrite for darn It Takes Two from '94. What the hell, Bobby? Oh, thank God. The door's unlocked. I threw the key in there. I'm just making sure I didn't leave nothing back there. What if I make y'all ride on the back of the truck? What if I just sit you back there and make you ride back there? You ever rode back there before? You can sit back there and ride if you want to. Y'all, I'm sorry I don't feel like working out. My thunder thighs is hanging out. My ass is hanging out. I look crazy. Oh, my arm fat's hanging out. I just want to be honest what I look like. So when I'm all buff in 2 years, everybody's like, oh my God, it's genetics. No, Susan, it's not just genetics. I worked my ass off. I'm sunburned already. I worked my butt off, Susan. Ugh. Not a one-legged stripper. She was, honey. There was a one-legged stripper and a damn lady that had a damn bag. My makeup looks good today. I just put on some eyebrows and mascara, but like, I guess the tan helps, you know? My eyes are watering really bad. The heat. I wonder how hot it is already. Need some air for a minute. $87. 60% humidity. That humidity has been killing me. Alright. Oh, I never went to the bathroom. I gotta use the bathroom too. I got a potty. Watch out, everybody. That's coming out. I love this bra, but it's a little tight. I know when I lose weight. What? No! I got something off that damn grill on this brand new sports bra. I can't have shit. Those weights, I set them on the grill and then I picked them up. It's my own fault, but there wasn't no table. Ugh. Please come out. Stop. Don't look. Damn it. It's not coming out. Should I do Lysol or just a regular? Oh God, I'm making it worse. Of course I am. What else would I be doing? Fixing it? No. Not this girl who's accident prone from hell. I make things worse. I kick my own ass. All the time. Oh, everybody's out with their family. So cute. Teaching the babies to fish. Y'all ever see a family of people and there'll be one little ginger in the mix? And you, I just rolled by a family of 4 and there was the cutest little red-headed boy out there with he had curly, bright red hair. Tons of freckles. You look at the family, he don't blend in with nobody. He looks completely different than the rest of the family. Makes you wonder, you know? You sure that's your son? You sure about that? No, I'm joking. But no, my older brother was like that. He was a fiery redhead. Well, I didn't have redhead till last year. I'm a redhead. I wasn't a redhead until last year. When I was a kid, I had brown hair. I don't know where this red has come from, but probably the same place that the blonde tips came from. The sun. I'm a recent redhead because I was platinum for like half a decade or a whole decade, and then I was dark-headed for a whole decade, and I ain't seen my natural color. But my older brother, he had really fire engine red hair and freckles, and it's because he was my half sibling. His father was redheaded, so you know, sometimes that silent there though, like the mutation is already, it can skip a generation. Come on, y'all. Because that's what it is. It's a mutation. It was a mutant gene that led to red hair. Listen, I just make my own damn parking spot. Because let me tell you something. No parking anytime. Shit. You sure about that? What you gonna do? find my, oh, there's a parking spot. Oh, shit, that ain't a parking spot either. Damn it, Bobby, why did I move earlier? Because we went to go work out, and I never done it. And I didn't even work out. I ain't worth the shit. I'm like, let my fat rolls hang out for the camera, and then I don't even do a workout. Can I park right there? Can I park right there? No parking. Tollway zone. Suck it, Becky. Damn it, Bobby. Alright, well, there's no parking. We have a problem, folks. I'm just gonna go down here and make my own damn parking. They ain't gonna tow me in a damn state park. And hell, everybody knows me around here anyways. They'll be like, Brooke, can you move that piece of shit out the way? I'll be like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody knows all about my car. They ain't gonna damn tow my shit. Oh, God. Oh, that's a nice car. If you take out those 2 rows of seat and you can put a whole queen mattress back there. Don't ask me how I know. Oh my God, this parking lot too? Shit. I don't know if you're coming across. I don't know if she's coming out. I like your bikini. God, this is stressing me out. I think I want to put on skates, y'all. I think I want to put on skates. I ain't never seen this place. I bet the beach is freaking insane. I ain't never seen this many people here, ever. I don't even want to know what this summer is going to be like. I won't be here if there's this many people. I can't do this. It's giving me anxiety, and I ain't even made it to the beach. I don't even want to go to the beach now. Left the house, packed up my beach gear, put liquor in my Yeti, and got all the way out here, saw this parking lot, and had to go all the way back home and drank my Yeti at home in the backyard. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much, man. Every parking lot. Y'all, there's probably 1,000 people in here. Probably more than, damn 10,000. Every parking lot is just overran with cars, so I'm just going to make my own parking. This is fall over for van lifers, so, and I'm a van lifer, so I'm just going to do fall over.